Go.
Hey, what's up, people? This is Elder Hinchy with another installment of On the Brain. Now, today I'm on sort of a location at my local comic book store. We are at Richie's Comic Cabana in Waterbury, Connecticut, with my buddy Eric.
How you doing?
Say hello. Now, today is going to be another fun episode. I just wanted to talk a little bit about, for all you comic book fans, / manga fans, / movie fans, all that stuff, I just wanted to talk about, the state of comic books in today's culture, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not just regular books like they used to be. They're script references, they inspire people, sometimes they infuriate people, especially, when you're dealing with Hollywood, just taking away properties and doing whatever the heck they want to do with them instead of staying with the original plot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel that way. Now, there's a lot of different properties that are being taken over by Hollywood. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a smart idea in a sense, get the names out, to get the characters out, so people can see them. Now, unfortunately, every interpretation does not bring forth a good quality product. Like they'll take the name and then they'll switch things around. The classic example were the Turtles.
Right.
Read the Turtles books. You read the Turtles. There's issues and how violent and angry they were and bloodthirsty, and then what did the movies look like? Like G-rated versions, kid-friendly.
Yeah, with a little bit of cussing here and there.
Right.
Whatever. But you know what? For that, it was actually okay for what they did, in my opinion. Because remember that came out when I was younger, so I didn't really critique it. I just saw giant turtles beating people up.
Right.
That's all I saw.
But there's other examples like the Fantastic Four movie that just the two, while they're a lot of fun, aren't exactly the truth of what the comics are. The origins are different. The Hulk movies, the very first one, Eric Bana.
That one sucked.
Yeah, big time. Well, as soon as they announced that Bruce was adopted by the Krensler family, there's never been a Krensler family in the Hulk comic ever, so that was kind of made up.
That was an ad.
But there are examples that are good. Spider-Man was a lot of fun. Tweaked a little bit, but it was fun. The Batman movies that they did were fun. The original Superman movies with Christopher Reeve, those were fun, except for the last couple. Even the new one that Bryan Singer did was a lot of fun, except for the kid part. Take the kid out, and the rest of the movie is a fantastic movie.
Now, personally, there's actually a few things I'm looking forward to. Iron Man was sick.
Yes, Iron Man, forever Iron Man.
Iron Man was sick. The second one's going to be even sicker. Yep. By the trailer that I've seen, I just wish it would come out sooner. Sometimes, you're a little impatient with stuff. But I'm not going to just judge it by, what the story should and shouldn't be. Because remember, this is Hollywood, and they got to do some things to fit, they got to do some things to fit the screen. Like, not everything's going to be exactly the way you think it's going to be in the book, because that's too predictable.
Right, and they expect their audiences to be dumb. So they have to spoon feed them. They don't expect to have the initiative to go out there and maybe buy a couple Iron Man books and say, oh, that's what he is. So they spoon feed you, and sometimes it comes across as a little dumb, because they think you're dumb. But I think Iron Man was a good movie. I really liked it a lot. Right. Watchmen movie was another one, except for the giant squid part.
The Watchmen, I didn't even know about the Watchmen until the movie came out. I just saw the preview. I had no idea what the heck it was about at all. I just really wanted to see, how the movie was going to be. And then when I found out that it was a novel, I was like, wait a minute. So according to some people, this novel was pretty much to a T what the heck the movie was like, except for the ending.
Except for the ending. They changed the ending for the movie because the original comic there was the squid, and in the movie they came up with these bombs. Not the worst thing, but for those of us who loved the book, it was kind of insulting because it kind of felt like, if you wanted to change the Bible, I'm going to film the Bible. If death of Jesus isn't going to be on a cross, it's just going to get hit by a truck. The same concept. He dies, but different ways of interpreting it.
Or in their case, gets ran over by a horse or...
Right. In this day and age, they could have to get run over by a F-150 pickup truck, crossing East Main Street in Waterbury, That's the way they can do things these days, so...
It's weird, but you know what? Because Hollywood is officially running out of ideas. I did an episode a while back about movie adaptations, about pretty much everything from books to comics to just toys like G.I. Joe. There was a story for that, but not really.
And go.
Yeah. So there was a rumor coming about another Watchmen movie.
If they do another Watchmen movie, it would have to be all new stuff because the book ended the movie ended just how the book ended. So I don't think there really even any need to do another one. Perfect the way it ended.
That was just a rumor. Right.
Yeah, well, that's what he's himself full of. Don't forget, Wesley Snipes should have been Black Panther about 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Well, hey, they might do that.
Now he's got his tax props taken care of, maybe.
True. So where are you? What are you, more DC, more Marvel? What? Are you all
Myself, I've always been more Marvel because those are the characters that I read. But the funny thing is, two of my favorite characters are DC, Superman and Batman.
Right.
And Spider-Man and my three favorites. You know, the typical kid. Those are the first three you hook up with and you love them. And you know, there's other characters out there that I enjoy. You know, like Green Arrow. I always had the Green Arrow thing. And you know, Nick Fury's always been kind of a intriguing kind of character. So it's pretty much. But Marvel is definitely the books I will read more than I read DC.
I personally am a Marvel fan, more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan. Even though I love Batman more than Superman. I watched both series. I read a couple comics from both, but I don't know. Batman just seemed more adventurous to me because he was a vigilante with no powers, no nothing to back him up. It was just him using his skill and the fact that he was at first doing it for to avenge his parents and all that other stuff. That was a deep story, and they turned that into a whole freaking anthology type thing.
Right.
With Superman, it was basically quote unquote illegal alien trying to figure out where he belongs.
Right.
And so I like them both, but as I got older, it was mostly Batman than Superman.
Right. Well, Batman. A lot of people like Batman because of the fact that they can relate to him because he is more on the level of them. And he wasn't given superpowers. Wasn't bitten by a radioactive spider.
Right.
Or hit by a bolt of lightning with chemicals splashing all over him, or given a ring. Batman is, the vigilante. Spider-Man, a lot of people like him too because he does have a lot of same problems as they do.
I love Spider-Man because of the fact that he has all those issues, including the fact that he's also Spider-Man, which gives him a